Hi everyone, my name is Brendan Kelly and I work with the Office of the Vice President of Research Virtual Reality Initiative. Today I'm going to show you how to create and build applications for Oculus, Quest, or other standalone virtual reality headsets. This will be a continuation of our previous video, which discussed how to set up the Unity XR toolkit. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that we have a version of Unity installed that has Android build support. You'll notice here on all my different versions, if I hover over, it'll say Android build support. However, my 2020.3.16 does not. When you're choosing to add a new version of Unity by using the Add button, when you click Next, you'll see options to add different build supports. In this case, you'll want to just make sure you check Android build support, as well as the SDK and NDK tools, as well as the OpenJDK tools. These are all required for authoring the APKs that will be loaded onto the headset. If you've already installed Unity, but forgot to add on the different supports, you can always choose the drop-down menu and then add modules, and then just select the Android build support. And when you click done, it will automatically add that for you. So once your install is complete, you can go ahead and go to your Projects tab, and then either open up the project that you want to actually build for Oculus Quest, or you can go ahead and create a new project. I'm going to open up the project from last time, the video going over the XR toolkit. It should all look somewhat familiar to you. There are a few things you're going to need to do before you can actually configure and build. The first thing is to actually connect your Oculus headset to your computer using the USB-C cable provided with your headset. With that too, you're also going to need to enable developer mode on your headset. Oculus has steps to do that. It will require that you create an Oculus developer account, as well as use your Oculus app to enable the developer settings on your headset. In the headset itself, it will also ask you to allow USB debugging, with basically allowing access from the computer. So you'll just make sure you put on your headset and allow all of that. Once you have enabled all of that, you can come into here and go to File, Build Settings, and then here we can select Android and then just choose to switch platform. It will take a moment to do so, and it might also restart Unity in the process. Once that is completed, there are a few other things that we're going to need to configure. First thing is going to edit Project Settings. And if you remember correctly from last video, we'll have this XR plugin management. For this case now, we actually want to use the Oculus plugin management. So we'll make sure that that is selected, and you'll notice here we are now on the Android tab. So I'll go ahead and import that automatically for me. And once that has been completely imported, you should see this Oculus setting underneath the XR plugin management. Quick note, if you do not see XR plugin management, that means the package has not been installed yet. Refer to the video on getting started with the Unity XR toolkit for directions on how to do that. We're also going to need to configure a few things to actually build properly for the Android APK. So if we go to Player, you just want to make sure you fill in the company name, product name, and then if you care to, versioning as well. So in this case, for company name, OVPR. And the product name, we can leave this, I'll just actually change this to demo. So OVPR, demo, and version 0.1 is fine for now. We're also going to want to configure a few of the render settings just to make sure everything is working properly and well optimized for the Oculus headset. So we'll go down here to the other settings, and then for the color space, we're going to want to choose linear. Click change to linear. This will take a moment to actually complete. Once that is complete, you'll want to check the graphics APIs and make sure that the only one in here is the OpenGLES3. If you have something named Vulkan, you'll want to just select that and then click on the minus. You'll want to make sure that multi-threaded rendering is selected. And then the rest of these settings we can just leave as is. From here then, we can go ahead and close the project settings. And we'll come back here. In the build settings, we'll need to make sure we add our open scene just as we would if we were building for PC, Mac, or Linux. So we'll click Add Open Scenes, and then we should have Scene Sample Scene, which we'll just make sure that's the actual scene. Then what we can do is come down here and select the Oculus Quest that is currently connected to our computer. And this will now allow us to click build and run, and it'll automatically play within our headset. So if I go ahead and click build and run, I'll just need to come in here. I'll go ahead and name this demo build. Click save. This will save an APK file to your computer, which if you have installed Android Debug Bridge, you can use that to push the file to your headset and sideload the file to your headset using the command prompt. However, this is a bit more advanced and won't be covered in this video. So now you should be able to put on your headset and you should see the same environment that we created, and then we should be able to still teleport around, as well as grab objects using our raycast. So the functionality is the exact same as if we were on PC, but we have successfully built for the Oculus Quest system. So that about does it for this video. Keep an eye out for future videos on other extended reality topics, and hopefully this jumpstart your development with the Oculus Quest or other standalone systems. It is worth noting that a vast majority of standalone headsets, those that do not require a direct connection to PC, are using Android operating systems. So while these steps may differ slightly, they should be somewhat similar. Just be mindful that you may have to download a different extended reality plugin for the actual plugin manager.